Egg is doing. He's always rescuing me, it seems. I should be more independent. You know, you sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you. No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend. Hey, a pendant! Wow! So I'll help you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now? I bet he does. So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far, I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you say we check it out?
Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother. Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. In the last episode, Eggman took the Chaos Emerald that this birdie was holding and was the reason why Zero was evidently chasing after it. In this episode, we are going to reunite the birdie with its family and hopefully finish up Amy's story. Exploration party searching for the ruins. Second party went into the jungle after the first group, but they didn't pick me to be a member, so I'm staying put. Poor guy. Went to school in archaeology for years and he just gets left out. Before we go to Eggman's base, though, we have one thing that we can do. You remember that whack-a-mole game that we played earlier on the egg carrier as we were escaping prison? Well, in order to unlock all of Amy's upgrades, I guess, we have to go play that game again. And you might remember that I only scored 2100 on it when the score to beat was 2000. Well, that's because to unlock this new upgrade, what you have to do is beat the high score that you previously set. So I like the lazy man that I am, set the lowest possible high score so that I wouldn't have to work hard to beat it later. For some reason, I couldn't figure out the end of that sentence there. But yeah, let's go ahead and go back and try to beat that and get Amy's last upgrade. Yes, she only has 2 upgrades. Yes, her story is very short, which is possibly a good thing because she plays sort of strangely, yeah? And, Her gameplay definitely isn't bad. A lot of people gripe about Amy's story, though, and I think that's a little bit, not necessarily... Oh, boy. Don't hit the Eggman ones, by the way. They subtract points if you couldn't assume by yourself. I wouldn't say it's unjustified for people to say that Amy's story is, like, totally bad or anything, because it's not especially something that you were expecting, and it does seem a little bit perfunctory, since, you know, it's only 3 levels. But at the same time, it's only 3 levels, so even if you don't enjoy her gameplay too much, it's nothing terrible to deal with. So no, I don't hate Amy's story, and it's no big deal. Either way, congratulations! Twice. We get the Long Hammer. Sounds exciting.
Here's the Long Hammer. Your attack radius is now increased. Try the Spin Hammer attack.
And that is precisely what the Long Hammer does. It's also made of steel, but unfortunately it doesn't give us any sort of power upgrades like something in Paper Mario might. All we can do is attack a little bit farther, and if you really want to see the Spin Hammer attack with this, that's it. Not gonna get dizzy this time though, because, man, I don't have the time for that, I'm sorry. And I am proud of myself for not using that meme while saying that sentence. Anyway, we are going to pose, apparently, while we go up this lift. And we're going to return to Eggman's base. And welcome back. Everybody knows where Eggman's base is by this point, right? It's at the very end of the jungle portion of the Mystic Ruins, which kind of sucks, especially with Amy. It didn't cut you to Eggman's base or anything, so you have to figure out how to navigate the forest yourself, which isn't that bad, I suppose, especially since you can jump down from that cliff at the beginning and run across the canopy. But it is a little bit of a pain getting back here regardless. So, anyway, let's go ahead and enter.
I don't remember this bridge. Looks dangerously suspicious. Wanna go?
Yes, I would like to go. Is that much of a question? Well, welcome back to Eggman's base, which has this very scary looking thing right here, which is actually, I just noticed this for the first time, and that looks kind of terrifying. But, ooh, hello there, Metal Sonic. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, it's been a couple games since you kidnapped me repeatedly. I'm glad you're stuck in that tube, you jerk. Anyway, let's go over here and figure this puzzle out again. The one that I was, as I've said before, absolutely terrible at when I was a child. See, I always get it stuck in a position like this, where no matter what you do, there's always going to be at least one left, and I suppose that is the point of the puzzle. But hey, I'm allowed to complain anyway, if I'm terrible at a thing. So let's, see if I can figure it out. Hey, look, I did it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I beat the puzzle. Are you proud of me, guys? Those things look like bottle caps now that I look at them, actually. I wouldn't mind an Eggman bottle cap for a collection. Amy, could you possibly go any slower? Oh gosh, I don't know what just happened there. But anyway, welcome to Final Egg, which is Amy's final action stage.
Not you again!
And yes, Zero's still following us, which is a little bit strange because I guess maybe his mission when he was built was to obtain this bird. But the bird doesn't have the Chaos Emerald anymore, so it just doesn't really make sense that he's still following us. Maybe he's just pissed, who knows. Anyway, yeah, Final Egg. You might recognize bits of it from Sonic's playthrough or whatever. You might recognize these laters, those claws from earlier. And yeah, overall it's pretty much the same stage, except we're playing it as Amy, so you have to go about it a bit differently. And by the same stage, I mean it has a lot of the same elements. Like, it's got these laser things that you have to either destroy or jump over. Generally, I like to vault over them with the hammer thing, just because that mechanic is so much fun. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the novelty of being able to jump way, way higher than you can with any of the other characters, but I don't know. I just love doing it no matter what the occasion. But yeah, Tikal advised us to hide somewhere, which apparently I didn't do in time because Zero actually got a successful attack out on us. And the 2 times that's happened in this playthrough are literally the only 2 times that's ever happened to me. Perhaps it's because my attention is split between talking and playing, but I've never been attacked by Zero before. Or, well, I've been attacked. I've just never been hit by Zero before. And perhaps I should be eating my words about him not being intimidating, right? Or perhaps not, because even though he has hit me twice, still not especially afraid of him, because he doesn't inflict too much carnage when he hits you. Anyway, one of these doors is the right one, just as Tikal is saying. Unfortunately, no matter how much, no matter what, every time you reset this game, or every time you replay this game, the correct door will be a different one. So it's randomized and you just have to guess over and over until you get it right. You can get either those spinning badniks, or you can get just an empty hall, or you can get the proper place to go. I don't think there are any other rewards like rings or lives or anything that you can get here, but either way, this bit is a bit tedious, I'll admit. And I just remembered that you can use the free camera to make it sort of easier to look into these doors, but oh well, we're on the last one anyway. There's 5 of them, and they open pretty slowly, so this bit is a little bit annoying, I'll admit, but either way, no big deal. We can just go ahead and continue on nonetheless. Smack Zero in the face, and get out of here. I suppose you're supposed to vault up here, which I am apparently having a terrible time doing, so let's get a little bit of momentum first. That's another thing that's a little bit annoying about Amy, is when you, swing her hammer, if you're not going quickly enough, you'll stop and it'll trip you up and you'll have to start getting your momentum all over again if you want to vault. So maybe don't abuse it as much as I do, but I'm telling you, it's really fun.
That was a close one. I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier. So maybe your family's still in there. Let's investigate, wanna?
Super dramatic close-up there, that was kind of funny. But anyway, yes, we are headed back to the egg carrier. So our trip here, I guess, was kind of pointless, except to alert Zero as to our whereabouts. So say goodbye to the final egg. We're going back to the egg carrier. Unfortunately, As you guys saw, there wasn't a cutscene there that cut us back to the egg carrier. So guess what we have to do? Traverse the jungle backwards with the slowest character we've played so far. Oh boy, here we go. Now if you use the vault thing, you can get a maybe not the vault thing anymore, but if you jump a bunch or use the vault thing, whatever works, as long as you don't lose your momentum, you can use the vault. You can cut down on the tedium of running through the water bits, because the water does slow you down, and being Amy, you don't want to get slowed down. You're already slow enough. Anyway, we've already made it to the end, so it's not too terrible, but I'm not a big fan of the Mystic Ruin Zone in general, and if you don't know that there's a map, and if you're a first-time player, I do feel sorry for you, because it is a big place, and it is very easy to get lost in. Anyway, I'm going to climb this gigantic ladder, and we are going to be returning to the egg carrier for the final time, because the final boss is coming up, and oh boy, I wonder who the final boss of Amy's story could possibly be. Is it Chaos 6? No. Is it Eggman? No. You guys are terrible at guessing. Come on. Okay, this is... Terrible jokes aside, we're going to be going to save the birdie's family. And who's been tormenting the birdie this entire time? Well, I suppose you're probably all clever enough to figure that one out, so let's just go over here and move on to the egg carrier. Oh, and the water here looks kind of interesting. It doesn't look especially good, just colorful, I guess.
Are you okay? You idiot! How could you do this? Now you're gonna get it!
Uh-oh, Amy's pissed. Anyway, here, yes, is the unsurprising final boss of Amy's story, Zero. Now, while we couldn't hurt Zero before, and we still can't by the normal method of attack that we've been using this entire time, which is just to smack things with our hammer, we can smack him with our hammer into this electrical field that wasn't here before all the other times we were on the egg carrier. And hey, on top of that, why is this engine functioning again? We saw that in Knuckles' story, after the egg carrier crashed, or before it crashed even, the engine was completely destroyed. Did somebody come repair it without using it for anything? I don't know what's going on. I suppose it's probably best just not to question the logic or the continuity of a Sonic story like this. Can I hit you when you're like this? Guess not. Never seen that attack from Zero before, but anyway, all you have to do is knock him into this electrical field, and then knock the switch on his head that comes out afterward. Fairly simple boss, although every time after you hit him, he'll start doing that pounding thing, which can be a little bit annoying, a little bit reminiscent of Donkey Kong, but it's nothing too much to handle, because Amy Rose, mad as she is, beats him with ease. Followed by a very, very violent explosion.
Please wake up, Birdie. Are you okay? Can you fly? my best, too. Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me. And by that time, it's gonna be too late.
And this game marks the beginning of Amy's true obsession with Sonic. No longer is she just gonna live her peaceful city life, she's gonna follow Sonic everywhere and become the one true pairing she's always dreamed of. Anyway, that does it for Amy Rose's story. And, you know, it's really not so bad. Her gameplay itself isn't that bad. I agree it's not preferable compared to Sonic and Tails and Knuckles, everybody we've played so far. And I certainly wouldn't recommend anybody this game based on the merit of Amy's gameplay. At the same time, though, you only play 3 levels with it. You've got the fun hammer mechanic. It's a little bit different. It was cool what they were going for with Zero and the constant pursuit and stuff like that. So, I'm glad that there aren't 10 levels with Amy, and there isn't a huge bounty of levels that you have to go through to get to the final ending with Amy. But, it really isn't so bad. And it can be enjoyable for, like, a very, 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 spaced out set of playthroughs. Like, play it every once in a great while, and you might still find some enjoyment in it. Anyway, that does it for that, and that's about all I have to say about that, aside from her theme song. The one that's playing right now? Not a big fan of it, personally, honestly. Not the very beginning, not really the verses, but it's the one that sticks with her throughout Sonic Adventure 2 and games in the future to come, so I guess I'll have to live with that, just as players of this game have to live with her story in general. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure. I hope you enjoyed Amy's story, even though a lot of people seem not to. And I will see you guys next time, where we start, guess what? The playthrough that everybody's been waiting for and commenting about, Big the Cat. Oh man, I cannot wait. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.